Hi YouTube, Alexander Bax here, and today I will show you guys my 4th level 99 in this season 4 and my 9 level 99 in all seasons. This is the best bow build I ever played, and this is not an Amazon. If you want to watch my journeys to level 99 and how I do it, make sure you follow me on Twitch. I'm also doing live streams there of Diablo 2 Resurrected all the time, every day. See you there, brother. If you want to support my channel, don't forget to like, subscribe and share this video with your friends. Thank you. So this is the build, guys. This build is a sorceress using a demon machine. The demon machine is this crossbow that gives you fire explosive arrows or bolts and also has 66% piercing attack chance. And combined with the razor tail belt that gives you 33%, you get up to 99% chance of piercing. And every time you pierce a pack, if you hit the first monster and then it pierces to the second, to the third, to the fourth, every time it hits a monster, it makes an explosion. And these explosions, they shotgun the whole pack. That's why this build is very, very powerful. In the helmet, I'm using a flickering flame. In amulet, Amara's kaleidoscope. I'm using a chains of honor as an armor. I made it in a full plate mail so it could look very, very stylish. Stylish points, right? Gotta look pretty. I love the golden armor for this build. In the gloves, I'm using a Mage Fist, 2 SOJs, 2 Stone of Jordans, a Razor Tail Belt, a boot with resistance and faster run walk, a lot of fire skillers with life, 1 Flame Rift to break immunities, the Thunder Charm fire, preferably with less 70%. I have a Hellfire Torch, Sork one, and then a lot of small charms with resistances and life, and I'm also using an Annihilus. In the offhand, I have here a +6 enchant with double sockets. This is a very kind of hard weapon to get. It's a +3 fire skills with +3 enchant and 2 sockets with 2 5 fire damage facets and a spirit shield. This will add up for our enchant damage. But most of the times, like here, as you can see, I have my enchant level 50. Most of the times I just swap. I have a Ormus with a +3 enchant and 15% fire damage and 2 extra fire skillers charms here and arachnid mesh, right? And another amulet with +3 fire skills. And what I do is I usually, when I wanna either enchant friends or if you want to have more damage, right? Like if you wanna deal the most damage possible in this build, you just make a swap, because then when you re-enchant, you get that juicy extra skills, taking your enchant to level 55 with the battle command from a Warcry Barb, right? So this is how I get this beautiful number here. As you can see, the enchant is very, very powerful, right? After I do that, if you want to help a friend and enchant him so he can level up faster, put back your items. And as you can see now, I put back my items and my damage stays in 22,000 to 26,000 damage. That's a really massive damage, guys. This is insane damage for a bow build, right? For a bow build, and this is not even an Amazon, right? So in strength I have a little bit more than I needed, but that's because of all these like swap items. I have to get 156 strength when I swap my items like this, right? Like when I put these charms here, like I just did before, I gotta have 156 strength for my spirit shield, right? So with these items here that have lower strength, I have to get 156 strength, right? So I can get the most of it, both for me and for my merc. And then when I swap my gear back, as you can see here, I need to have 95 dexterity. 95 dexterity is the amount of dexterity your demon machine requires. If you have a perfect roll, Hellfire Torch and heals and stuff, you can put a little bit less than I did. I put some points in energy and vitality because I made this build also using energy shield, right? So as you can see, my resistance are maxed, but since we don't use our mana for anything in this build, I decided I wanted to give a shot with energy shield because that's a very easy way to get a higher effective HP pool, right? So as you can see, when I get BO'd, I have like 2.8 thousand life and 2.2 thousand mana, right? With maximum resistance up. So in these skills here, I put 1 point until I get to enchant. So I need like 1 point fireball, 1 point firebolt, 1 point fireball. And then I max out enchant. I maxed out warmth, that is enchant synergy. And I maxed out fire mastery, right? And then with the remaining points, I ended up putting 1 point into all the cold shields, freezing shield, né? Frozen armor, shivered armor, and chilling armor. That's a very nice way of slowing targets that eventually shoot you from range, right? Chilling armor is very nice. And then the rest of the points, I have put 1 point in static field, 1 point in until I get to energy shield, and then I maxed out telekinesis first, right? I first maxed telekinesis. And after I maxed telekinesis, the remaining points I was putting all in energy shield. So the absorption of my energy shield started like low in 70 or so. And every time I was leveling up, it was adding 1 extra layer of defense, right? Until it got to 83, 85%, a little bit more. Yeah, 85% absorption, right? Because when I use with the spirit shield, it gets like my 85% absorption. And that's really nice because this build you don't really use the mana except for like teleporting or static field, a boss or something, and you don't really need your mana, right? And that's like a big layer of defense, so mobs will take first the damage in your mana and then a bit, only a little bit in your life until you have no mana, right? So that's why if you want, you can swap the higher for like insight, right? You could use an insight, would make you feel a lot safer, right? But then remember that if you use an insight, you gotta put a shale rune in your demon machine, and then you gotta put a line of hands gloves to get a good breakpoint in attack speed. So my merc is using a flickering flame as well. She's also shooting an explosive arrow for like almost 8,000 damage. I put in a treachery as an armor. You can use like a fortitude or any other armor you want, Lionheart. And I'm using a faith bow. The faith bow is very nice with the fanatism aura. That's what makes us shoot very fast. Thank you very much for watching this video. I see you in the next one.